Okay, so one of the first features I wanted to show you was Note. This is found on the first dashboard. It's the first icon that appears. And basically what it does is it opens up our whiteboard solution. So down here, I can select a different background setting, depending on what environment I'm in. We can also, for education purposes, drop in a musical sheet, handwriting, mathematics and calligraphy, but I'm going to take it to a whiteboard. And it gives us full sort of pen functionality. So what we can do is open up a pen or a paintbrush, and we can select the width of the pen that we need. We can select our colour from the full spectrum here, or we can use primary colours. So basically it allows me to annotate and get a discussion going straight out of the box. What I can do is also make a palm quite simply and erase that content where I see fit. Or I can just sweep clean and add a new page. What we could also do is add in shapes. If we wanted to make like a flowchart kind of thing, and I'll select the colour again because we're on white. I can make a flowchart. And we can really, hopefully, get that discussion going. And it gives us the ability to also drop in content. So this screen has a USB pen drive on the side, so I can plug in a USB pen with any content that I wanted to bring. So I simply select Import, I select USB, and I can drop in any content, any files, any images that we want to do, and I can continue to do that depending on what's on my USB pen. So here it's very eArmor centric because I'm showing you an eArmor presentation, but it's a really nice sort of feature. I can actually, if you treat this as a digital flip chart, we can add pages as and when we want to, and I can flip back to those pages. So what this will now allow me to do is to save it. Well, the great thing I can do now, because we have a Wi-Fi adapter built into the screen, I can share this content to a predetermined cloud drive. So I simply go to cloud storage, I can add my account, whether it's Google Drive or OneDrive, and I can share the content there. So that hopefully takes you nicely through Note. So built into this device is an internal storage of 16 gig. This allows you to re-enter your files via the Finder, and it will actually show us within Notes any files that we've had previously saved. So here we'll see roadmap that I might have saved previously, and I can re-enter it, and I can continue to add my notes where I see fit. Again, what it allows me to do is send it through cloud storage, which is a nice thing to do. We're fully connected basically, and we make this a much more organic device at that point. Also, if we do go back into the file finder, we can actually play back any content or look at content from the USB file. So we can play back some media. Here I've got a 4K video, which really shows off the clarity of our 4K panel. So hopefully people will be able to utilize any of the content, high-end or mid-range, that they're wanting to use on this particular series of screens. And you can always get home. So that's File Finder. One of the best new features about our 68 series is that we now have this built-in Wi-Fi adapter, so we can link in straight away to our browser and we can get online at the touch of a button. This will also allow me to take advantage of the built-in annotation settings, so on my sliding toolbar, which I can access from either side of the screen, it will actually allow me to make annotations, and I can select the colour of my pen simply by touching, and I can choose a highlighter. But I'm going to make some annotations on the content that I like. I'm going to annotate and highlight some of the text that I really like. And what's great is I could share and save that to colleagues, or I can really highlight that to students that I'm trying to sort of captivate their imagination on. But it really gives you that sort of added functionality, utilising all of the content that the World Wide Web has to offer. So that's browser. One of the best new features on our 68 series interactive large format touchscreens is something called Screen Share. This is allowing users to wirelessly stream content from absolutely any device, whether it's Android, Windows, iOS or iPhone. You can download the relevant software for your device from iama.com/connect. And what it will do, it will allow you to actually just start mirroring your content from your device in that sort of meeting room space. So I've already downloaded that to my laptop and I can start mirroring. No, these are not holiday snaps. This is actually some 3D medical software. But as you can see, it allows me to navigate and share my content, whether it's specific content like this, or if we're going into a PowerPoint presentation, I can still actually run through that presentation and gesture control that presentation really nicely. And as my colleague Steve Kilroy will allude to in a little bit more detail, he will show you more about the Windows Ink tools, but I can do that on my content here, and I can do it on the screen here as well. So it's a really nice feature to actually get the most use of your device, sharing content and still being able to immerse yourself with your audience and connect with your audience. So that's screen share. At IAMA, we really like to put in as many features into our products as possible, but still make it an affordable product and something that's right for your business or classroom. We do want to make accessibility to all of the tech spec available to you, so if you do lose remote controls, etc., you can still actually control the volume, the brightness of your screen through the general settings, which is a simple swipe up from the bottom, and we can get into general settings and change the content that you need to change. You can also change the source that you're wanting to use as well. So really out of the box, you've got everything you need to get working with this device straight away. We do offer 3 of these styluses in the accessories pack, just in case anything does go missing. But really with IAMA, it's all about service, support, reliability. So if you do have any issues, please don't hesitate in contacting IAMA at iama.com. Thank you. Hopefully this overview from all of the new features on the 68 series have been useful to you. There are many more features available on our floating toolbar, which appears here. We can take you through that in more detail, so please do feel free to contact us. Get in touch via iama.com and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.